What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Off Duty Pipe. Today is a special day. Today is our 20-year anniversary. Not our wedding anniversary, but the day that we actually got together, which was in 8th grade.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
2006.
Yeah. We're going to be celebrating this upcoming weekend. Saturday is Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So we're going to celebrate then. Today I worked, so we didn't really do anything. She did homeschool and stuff. And like I said, we're going to celebrate this weekend. But I got home and she had a gift for me. And I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you're getting ready to load up a bowl, take a second. Get everything you need. Get locked in. And let's share a bowl. I came home, but I had this Lord of the Rings Shire pipes. It's the company is Shire Pipes. The box is really cool. I'll have to do some B-roll footage of this because the box has the map of Middle Earth on it. I'm just now noticing. That's really cool.
There's a lot of really cool detail in the box.
All over the box. It's Elf. Is that Elf language?
Mm-hmm.
Elfin.
It's your job to figure out what that means.
It says, "Smoke me." I don't know.
I don't think that's what it says.
But this is really cool too. Oh wow, okay, there's more here than I thought. So we got this cool pipe bag. It says Lord of the Rings on it. Really cool. In here, that's really neat too. Came with some pipe cleaners. Never have too many pipe cleaners. These are actually nicer pipe cleaners than what I buy. Look at that. Look at the difference of that.
Yeah, they're definitely like fluffier.
Yeah. But I get like 100 in mine.
There.
But there's another tamp in here, which is really cool because if this is your first pipe, you're getting everything that you need, really. Just get started. Little tamp tool.
I mean, can you really have too many tamp tools though?
No.
Now you can have one everywhere.
It's something I've been doing. A buddy from work, him and his wife have a laser engraver.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is. But I've been having him. I'll have to get one and put it in B-roll. But he's been putting B for our last name on the end of the tamp for me. That was really cool. So thank you, bud. And then these little filters. Does anybody even use these? You guys use these?
Little screens.
Those little screens. I tried once.
What are they supposed to do?
You know, maybe that's why I don't use them because I don't really know. I put it down on the bottom. And I'm guessing it just keeps it off the bottom so that I'm guessing you can't overload it. And it leaves the draw hole clear so that there's room like between the tobacco and the draw hole to let flow in. Guys, if you know what these are for, comment, let me know. If you use these, if I've just been using these wrong and that's why I didn't like them, tell me how to use them because if it's a game changer, I want to know. But I'm pretty sure you just put it in the pipe and it just creates airflow, more space for airflow. Oh, this is dope. So this little booklet here, it says, to partake of one's pipe, take your time, puff gently, inhaling fully is not necessary. If you spend enough time with Gandalf, he may even teach you the secret to his smoke rings. That's awesome. And then it gives instructions on how to clean your pipe. On the other side, it gives instructions on how to pack one. To pack one's pipe, pipeweed has been cultivated by hobbits for centuries. So no one knows more about ensuring one's pipe is worthy of puffing on a pleasant day in the Shire, particularly after second breakfast. That's important. Follow this console to keep your Shire pipe in good enough condition to survive the trek there and back again. That is... Okay, so I haven't seen this yet, but I'm going to guess... This is a Lord of the Rings themed pipe, but just based off this here, and it says there and back again. And spending time with Gandalf blowing smoke rings. I'm going to guess this is like a Hobbit themed pipe. The smirk on your face kind of tells me that it might be. And we're going to smoke some Longbottom leaf out of it today because that's the finest pipeweed in all North.
So.
Is it South Farthing?
Yeah.
It's the finest pipeweed in all South Farthing, according to Merry and Pippin.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, baby. All right, let's do it. Let's open this thing up.
I thought the bag was really cool.
The bag is freaking sweet. Okay, there's something else in here. Oh, candy.
That's not candy.
This is candy. It's my favorite candy. I've been eating this stuff for years. It's good. Do you want some?
No. I'm not supposed to eat those.
It's like Nerds,
No.
but it preserves your insides. All right, you ready for this? Oh, that is freaking sweet. That is freaking sweet. There's a filter in there. Don't need that. That's freaking cool. Is that Hobbiton?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Hobbiton is engraved. I'll do B-roll. It's going to be B-roll, but in close-up. Hobbiton is engraved on the side of this pipe. That is freaking sweet. I just smell it. Make sure it's not got like a chemically smell. So it's already clean, but I'm going to run a pipe cleaner through it. It shouldn't dirty it or anything, but just to make sure there's no dust or if it's been sitting in a warehouse or anything like that. And then we'll go ahead and load this thing up. One of my fears with new pipes is like, if I don't take it apart, what if there's a spider or something yucky?
Yucky.
Yeah, like what if some, I don't know, what if some jerk off spit in there or something, you know, just like.
It's concerning.
Now, when you buy pipes at quality places like Just for Him or the Roaming Buffalo, what's the pipe shop at the Roaming Buffalo? Got a name of its own.
The Colony.
The Colony.
Mm-hmm.
When you buy pipes at Just for Him or the Colony, you don't have to worry about that because those guys are awesome and they will take very good care of their pipes that they put out. Make sure they're cleaned, not spit in.
I don't think these people are spitting.
I don't think these people are either, but you don't know where this. Did you order this from Shire Pipes or off of Amazon?
I bought it from Amazon, but Shire Pipes was selling it through Amazon.
Right.
So it is an actual licensed product that they make, but it's not from their actual website. It's from.
So, but my thing is, like, if it came from Amazon's warehouse,
right? I get what you're saying.
You know, maybe there's some disgruntled employee there. It's like, I'm gonna spit in this pot. I don't know.
I don't know. The box was wrapped, and like.
I'm a cop. I'm used to
stuff.
my food being spit in and stuff, so I just.
Well, I know you looked into some of these Shire pipes.
This one's getting.
But
this having Hobbiton on the side of it is super cool.
so each one has like a little snippet that comes with it, or not comes with it, but is like told about it. And on this one, it says, the rolling hills of the Shire, covered in tall grasses and old trees, with hobbit holes burrowed into the earth to make humble homes, is where this epic tale both begins and ends. The picturesque fields and peaceful meadows that make up this quaint realm invoke a sense of slower life and joy to the fullest through small everyday joys. Leaving behind this world and entering the vast uncertain world was a big adjustment for the hobbits, and yet returning after their journey was an even bigger one. Bittersweet though it was to come back only as a trio, These three have an unbreakable bond between them and find peace at their arrival at home. And that one of the reasons I picked it specifically for you was the part talking about enjoying life through everyday small joys and living that slower life.
Yeah, because I talked about this in my last. I've been saying it a lot that you should slow down, and that's why I like piping, because it makes you slow down and enjoy things. It's something very simple, but piping has really opened my mind to a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked about that a little bit when I did my review of the Hobbit book when I finished it. It really used to be like, let's say there's a series of video games and I want to start playing them. I wouldn't want to start on the first one, and then I'd feel like, well, I can't play the new one, and I didn't want to play the old one. So then I'd either miss out on the story of the first one or whatever to play the new one, and not really know what's going on certain games, or I'd miss out altogether because I was like, I'm not going to start, and so I don't know why it was like that, but it's just kind of how it was, and it's really taught me to not be like that, just to enjoy the now.
Mm-hmm.
And I said it in the same video about the review of the Hobbit. And that's kind of my motto now is like, live life at the cadence that you would smoke a pipe at. When you see experienced pipe smokers, they're not just, choo-choo training the crap out of this thing. They keep it lit, they keep it constant and going, but it's slow. Mm-hmm. They enjoy each puff. Each puff has a purpose, to keep the pipe lit. If you're doing the breathing method, you're just kind of enjoying the flavors and stuff. I think it's really important for me that I learned that, just live life in the now. Which is saying that it's hard to do right now because our cruise is coming up. And I got a counter on my phone, and all I can do is I look at it almost daily.
I cannot look at it daily because the app logged me out of it.
I'm giving you the login. Okay. Let's do this. Let's light up this. Man, having Hobbiton on there is so cool. Let's do this. I'm not even going to put a rubber bit on this yet. I'm going to need to. So, this is a plastic. Wow. Stem. I was trying. The shank is what was coming to my mind, but this is the shank. This is the stem. This is a plastic, and the pipe feels nice. It doesn't feel like a Peterson or anything. And I don't know what you paid for it. I'm gonna guess that it didn't price the same as a Peterson.
No.
I'm gonna $30 to $50.
Yeah. Well, it was about 45.
45. That's fair.
Yeah.
And I mean, this being plastic, it's not like janky, but it is plastic. And I am going to put a rubber bit on it just because when I have plastic pipes, if I'm biting on it, I don't want to destroy it. But I'm not going to go get a rubber bit right now. So and there might be some teeth marks on it after this, but I don't care.
It said that they are collectibles, but also functional, so you can use them. I'd imagine that most people who buy them are probably buying them with the purpose to actually use them. But there might be some collectible, collectors out there, people who just wanted it for the novelty of what it is.
I don't know. Are there any guys out there buying pipes just to collect and not smoking them? That seems like a weird hobby to have. If you're watching this and you're one of those guys, that's weird.
I didn't mean necessarily start just not smoking at all.
That's kind of like
if you're a big Lord of the Rings fan, but maybe you don't smoke and you wanted to collect them, or
that's kind of like
you do smoke, but
buying cars and collecting cars that you're not going to drive, or
but people do that.
I know. It's so weird to me. So I don't know.
Same people who collect sneakers and put them in boxes and never wear them.
Are you calling me out there?
A little bit.
I wore them all. When I was a kid, young, I had a sneakers, I guess, habit, addiction.
Infatuation. I don't know.
There was also a time where I had a lineup as a kid. Again, this is back long ago in high school. So the statutes of limitations there expired, but I had a lineup on Chinese Nikes, imitation Nikes that were like knockoffs. And I want to say I paid like $20 for them. And I would sell them out of the trunk of my car for like 40 or $60. And yeah. So I had a lot of sneakers at the time. But
I'm just saying, people collect things. And some people use them and some people don't.
I was always up front too. Let's be clear, they weren't real Nikes. They looked very close, but I was always up front that like.
You know, like those sketchy kiosk people at the mall that try to push you on. You know, cheap, crappy made products, but they're selling them for like way more than they're worth.
I absolutely love Longbottom leaf.
It is really good.
It is.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but second. Not even just like in that series.
I think it's definitely. I think it's my favorite for sure. I'm like not even just in that series, but just total. It's what I find myself grabbing. Twilight's Call is another good one.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves Autumn's Evening. That's a given. That's
really good.
Devil's Holiday. It's a given.
Something good.
Something good is, which is Devil's Holiday with vanilla custard, I believe. And that's a Just for Him blend, I believe. That's something they make, correct? Or is that something? I think it's something they make. That's a house blend, I think.
I really like the Goldberry from the Lord of the Rings series they do. It's really good.
Goldberry's good. This is a smooth smoking pipe. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like it.
And you already know you have another one coming.
Yeah, so I got on and I've been looking at Shire pipes for a while, and I want another church ward because there's something about smoking these, especially Longbottom leaf, but any of the Lord of the Rings blends out of a church warden. And I have a Salvinelli church warden, but I wanted another one. I didn't want to spend Salvinelli money. So I was looking at Shire Pipes makes some really cool church wardens. Mm-hmm. And what I like about them is the stem bits are round. And that was cool, just like the movies. And so I was looking at them and I was like, oh, there's one on here for like $55 on Amazon. And it showed in the little corner, purchased on February 6th or something like that. And I was like, and it was like 3 a.m. I think it was last weekend. And she was sleeping on the chair next to me. And I just kind of quickly got out of it because I was like, I don't want her to know I saw it. But I told her the next day. But
just because you can't keep it secret.
Was it supposed to be here with this one?
Yes, it was.
Well, this one is awesome.
But it got delayed. But it'll be here. It's supposed to be here by Saturday.
If it means anything to you, I haven't looked again, and there's like 4 church wardens they make, and I don't remember which one it is that you bought. So it'll still be somewhat of a surprise.
But you didn't know this one was coming. So when he got here, he's like, that one I seen is not going to fit in that box.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way a church warden fits in this box. But this is cool. The carving on there is really well done. And I, without knowing, I looked at it, knew what it was right away. I got it the first try, so. I mean, I was a detective for 6 years, but so
It's nice to know that those detective skills have held up a little
yeah, that's what you get when you're a defective.
Defective.
Mm.
I think it'd be cool to own all of them. Eventually, all of the Lord of the Ring pipes. I think that would be
It
cool.
would be really cool. I really want.
They have a lot of other ones on there.
I really want to get Aragorn's sword and Gandalf's staff to hang up in my office. It's so silly, but I think it'd be so cool.
I can see so much how Lord of the Rings could become, or is, a way of life for people who really like it. Like the Harry Potter people who get really into it, you know.
This is way cooler than Harry Potter. Gandalf would beat the snot right out of anybody from Harry Potter.
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
He's the headmaster in Harry Potter.
Oh, the old dude? The old Gandalf wannabe? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dude, that dude couldn't even keep a high school safe. You think, are you kidding me? And the bad guy, Voldemort, that's his name, right? Voldemort, couldn't even kill a baby. Defenseless baby.
I mean, he wasn't defenseless.
And then he spends the next 20 years, not 20 years, he spends like the next, I don't know, 18 years of his life trying to kill a child and can't do it. And then he gets beat up with all his homies present by that child. So, like, Lord of the Rings is way cooler than...
Yeah.
I started reading The Fellowship of the Ring. It's pretty neat. It's nice to see the difference between the two. But no, guys, life just gets busy, and I try to do a midweek bowl every week. But I just missed last week just with work and everything going on. So I can't promise there's going to be one every week, but I'm still trying to push out content and get comfortable with filming. Mm-hmm. And something exciting for us. My wife has a channel of her own, so if there's anybody watching that's into like vlogs or like different videos than piping stuff, check her channel out. Or if you guys watching out there have wives that are into that kind of stuff, send them her way. It's called Rooted and Grounded, and she's got some good videos on there. And then we are starting a new YouTube channel. I'm still going to have mine, she's still going to have hers, but we wanted to do one together. Because I'm on hers, she's on mine quite a bit, you know, and it's a big part of our life with us being best friends. So we're starting a new channel called It's a Bruner Thing. Our last name is Bruner. That seems like I shouldn't have to explain that, but whatever. So we're starting a channel, the two of us, called It's a Bruner Thing. I don't think she thought I was going to say that when we sat down.
You did not.
It wasn't talked about, but we already filmed some content for it the other day. They're quite different videos than this, so there's some editing we got to get done, but hopefully you guys are having a good week. We're almost there. We're almost done with this week. And, man, just got to get through it. We have Saturday, we're celebrating for our anniversary. She's got something else planned and surprised for me. I don't know what it is. She told me the kids got to be at my mom's by 3.
Yes.
And what we're doing is from 4 to 6. And it's something we've never done before.
Yep.
And it's not murder, she said. She made very sure that I understood
to make sure that you knew very much so that it was not that. It'll be fun. I'm excited. It's more exciting to know something that you don't know. But apparently you've not been able to use those great detective skills you have to figure it out.
So today I worked with another officer who actually used to be my partner when I was a detective. He was a detective as well before I went to the detectives division. Mm-hmm. And long story short, he ended up going back to patrol before I did, and then he left and went to a different department, and he's come back and he's back on patrol at the same agency. And rode around with him today, and me and him were kind of recalling our defective days, and me and him were trying to put our brains together to figure out what it is that you've got planned. Because I have no idea. And you said it's already paid for?
Yep. Already paid for.
I have no idea. Is it in local, or do we have to travel?
No, it's local-ish.
Well, I guess it's local if we have to have the kids there by 3 and we got to be there by 4.
Yeah, it's local-ish.
Is there food involved?
Afterward, hopefully, yes. I'm really...
So it's not part of it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm really into dinner.
Yeah, I like eating too.
Though
like
it'll be Valentine's Day, and I think every place is probably going to be...
Is there piping involved?
No.
Are we indoors or outdoors?
In.
So can I smoke a pipe there?
No. You know most places don't let you smoke inside, right?
Yep. They better do something cool to grip my attention, man. Because you should be able to pipe anywhere.
I think long are gone are the days where you can smoke inside most places.
You guys have a diner or anything nearby that you guys can still smoke indoors at? Comment if you do. Because there used to be one in the city we worked in. And I'd go in there on overnights at like 3, 4 in the morning. And there'd be a bunch of old timers in there sitting around. They'd order food. It was like a gas station that served food. Had a little like dining area.
That's cool.
And
were they smoking pipes or
cigarettes? They'd be back in there smoking cigarettes.
It's always cigarettes.
Yeah. And I didn't smoke a pipe then, but how much cooler would it have been if I rolled up and was like,
I think it definitely would have seemed classier. But...
What up, dudes? And just pull out a pipe, you know? And oh man, again, I think I mentioned before about cigarettes will buy you a lot of info, you know what I mean? And you sit around and share biscuits and gravy at 4 a.m. with a bunch of old timers that are in there smoking. They'll tell you some stuff. They know everybody. They know everybody in town.
I think other than smoke shops, like just for him and Colony, I can't think of a place that you can actually smoke inside of.
Just for him and Colony both have really nice lounge areas to smoke into. So, but that again, there are other smoke lounges near us. There's one that's like a restaurant.
Is that the one in Ozark?
Yes, that's the one we went to. We went to play airsoft with a buddy of ours. Love the guy, but he's into airsoft. We tried to give it a shot. It just wasn't our thing. There was a bunch of 16-year-old kids there. One of them had on a pink unicorn onesie, and he was like...
That kid was having the best night of his life.
He was until one of the... not naming names, till one of the officers that was with us started making fun of him, and he was 16 and he almost started crying. And then we were like, oh, okay, man, this is the wrong crowd for us. So we left and we went to this restaurant / bar / smoke lounge. And we started playing poker with just our group. And, you know, we weren't playing for money or anything like that. We were just sitting in there at the lounge. There's cards in there and some like chess sets and stuff. We were playing poker and smoking cigars, and it was cool. They had a walk-in humidor for cigars. That was cool. Yeah. You could smoke a pipe in there. Yeah.
I'd imagine if you can smoke a cigar, then you can smoke a pipe. Why it would be different.
Well, guys, this has just been kind of me rambling. And that's kind of the point. We're just slowing down, taking a bowl, getting through the week. This pipe is awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it, darling.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hop off here, and you guys, I hope you guys had an awesome day. Hope your week is awesome, and I hope you guys had an awesome bowl or are gonna have an awesome bowl. If you got any new pipes lately, you're not producing content, produce some content, man. Put a video out on it. We want to see it. Comment down below. Let me know. I'll strike up a conversation with you. I don't care. And I'm interested in what you guys are smoking. what your go-to blends are, what your go-to pipes are. If you got any interesting pipes that are kind of like novelties or anything like that. If you're a weirdo that collects pipes not to smoke out of them, you know. But God bless you guys and stay lit.